It's really important the first thing you do is check there's no danger to one, yourself, and secondly, the casualty. Once you've established there's no danger to you or the casualty, get down beside your casualty and now try to gain some kind of response from them. Place your hands on the shoulders and shake them vigorously to ask them, "Hello, are you all right? Can you hear me?" If there's no response from the casualty, at this stage now under the current COVID conditions, we now have to just observe the casualty to see if they are breathing. By doing that, look at the casualty's chest, look for movement up and down around the casualty's throat, mouth and area to see if you can see any signs of breathing from the casualty at all. Once you establish the casualty is not breathing, it's really important that we straight away ring for 999 and organise an ambulance to this location as quick as we possibly can. If possible, always get someone to get a defibrillator at the same time. Before commencing CPR on your casualty, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, under the current COVID-19 restrictions, it's really important at this stage we place something soft over the casualty's mouth and nose to avoid any potential cross-infection from the casualty. At this point now, I can continue to carry out the CPR movement by placing my hands, the heel of the hand in the centre of the chest on the casualty, placing the additional hand on top, interlocking the fingers and pulling up on the fingers to the rear. I now bring myself over the top of the casualty, lock the elbows out by twisting the arms in together, and I'm now ready to compress on the chest. It's a straightforward down compression, like so. Release the casualty's chest coming up without removing the hands away from the chest each time. So it's a fluid movement of pushing down, releasing the casualty's chest and returning a compression. We push down to a depth of 5 to 6 centimetres, quite an aggressive movement. We want to push hard on the chest wall to encourage then circulation from the heart to be processed around the casualty's body. We continue to do this for a pace of 30 compressions initially. After the 30th compression, just ensure your hands are central and ready to go again, and now we continue to provide 30 compressions again. What we're trying to achieve here is between 100 and 120 a minute. That works out to be approximately 2 compressions every second. As soon as the defibrillator arrives, place it down next to the casualty's head. At this point, we can stop CPR and begin to undress the casualty to gain access to the bare-chested area. Some AEDs, or most AEDs, will also have a little ancillary bag that's attached to the AED when you remove it from the cabinet. Inside that cabinet, you will often find a pair of shears. This will help you undress the casualty to gain access to the bare-chested area of your casualty. Gain access to the defibrillator, open up the lid from the top of the defibrillator, switch it on.
Call for help now.
And as you can see, the defibrillator will start to talk to you.
Remove all clothing from patient's chest.
We've already begun that process, so we can now deploy the pads from the packet.
Pull red handle to open bag.
Quite easily there then.
One pad off blue plastic. Apply pad to bare skin, exactly as shown in the picture. Press pad firmly. Peel other pad off blue plastic. Apply pad to bare skin, exactly as shown in the picture. Press pad firmly. Evaluating heart rhythm. Stand by. Preparing to shock. Everyone clear. Press flashing button.
Stand back.
Shock delivered. Provide chest compressions and rescue breaths. Continue care. Do not touch patient. Evaluating heart rhythm. Check pads for good contact. Stand by. Preparing to shock. Everyone clear. Press flashing button. Shock delivered. Provide chest compressions and rescue breaths.
Okay, so there you have it, CPR and the use of a defibrillator. It's really important to remember that we continue to provide quality CPR to your casualty. Continue to use the defibrillator as it requests you to push the button to activate a shock to your casualty until the paramedics arrive.